it was at that moment that I was like, I need that. Like, I have to have it. It has to be in my closet. I need that. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ashley Janelle, and today we are back with another product review. Y'all, this is probably one of my favorite products that I've purchased in a very long time. You've already seen the title, so you already know what it is. It is the Dior Saddle Bag. I am so excited to do this review because number one, I'll be totally honest, I never thought that I would have a Dior saddle bag. But before we do that, go ahead and click subscribe. I don't want you to miss out on any of the amazing videos that I have coming up. All right, so you've done that? Okay, cool. Now let's go ahead and get into it. So I was in the Dior store. I walked into the Dior store in Chicago. Honestly, I really wasn't looking for anything. Let's just be real. I didn't need anything, but I was going in there and I was like, okay, let me just go look at the shoes. But there was actually a bag that I saw when I walked in, which was I think it was one of the limited edition spring, summer Lady Dior bags. It was like a metallic-y color. It was really, really pretty. But I wasn't looking to spend that money on, another Lady Dior bag. I have one. I would definitely purchase another one. I love that bag. I think it's super classic, and I would purchase it in another size as well. So I would purchase another Lady Dior bag, just not right now. It's not where I want to be right now. But as I was kind of like putting that bag down, my eye was caught by this beautiful green saddle bag. And I was honestly like, okay, it was at that moment that I was like, I need that. Like, I have to have it. It has to be in my closet. I need that. Usually I like to wait on bags. Usually I like to kind of think about it and just make sure that it's something that I want. No, didn't need to do it. I also really wanted to wear the bag. It's a very vibrant color. I wanted to wear it for spring, summer, so I need it now. So I waited about a month to actually purchase it to make sure that I actually, like I said, still wanted it, and also clearly just bought a house. If y'all are new here, just bought a home. So I was like, okay, doing a lot at one time, but I do want to purchase this bag sometime in June so that I can have time to actually wear it, for the summer months, or end of spring, summer months. So went ahead and purchased it about 2 weeks ago. Absolutely love it. Y'all, when I tell you this bag, it was such a good purchase for me. And I'll tell you why. Most of my bags that I have, and y'all have seen a lot of them, they're all the same color, and we've talked about this before. I love a good nude and I love a good brown. Nude and brown is never gonna steer you wrong. They are classic bags. You can wear them almost with anything. And so I really only have one other bag that's like a spring color, and that is going to be my Saint Laurent bag. It's an old Saint Laurent bag, and it's like a baby blue color. I haven't even pulled it out this season yet. So went into the store, purchased the bag, now I have it and I love it. Okay, so let's get into the actual craftsmanship of the bag. When we talk about craftsmanship, I don't think that you can talk about craftsmanship without talking about the materials used. So the leather on this bag, hands down, one of the best that I have felt. Now, I have a Lady Dior bag. I have the saddle bag now. Obviously with the Lady Dior, with the version that I have, which is going to be the matte black, it's more of a soft leather. And for that bag, a soft leather is what that needs. It's a very dainty kind of bag. This one, the leather is definitely a lot more, it's a thicker leather, it's heavier, and it feels very well made. I know you can always tell when you pick up a bag how well it's made by just the materials that are used. So the leather, the stitching is all very intentional around the perimeter of the bag as well. The C and the D, also very kind of heavy. if you will. But you can tell, again, very well made, very durable. So, you know, that's definitely very important, especially if you're someone, I'm not necessarily this person, but if you're, I don't think I'm this person, but if you are someone who is not like super careful with your bag, and it's like, after a while, even though these are very expensive bags, after a while, it's like, okay, I'm not necessarily gonna be like carefully placing my bag down every time I put it down. Like, no, it's, you know, you may just go ahead and just set it down like you might set anything else down. And you want to make sure that you don't have something that is so delicate that it's going to break or tear or rip or something like that. And I definitely don't get that from this bag. So Craftsmanship, I would definitely give it an A+. The inside of this bag is going to be suede, which also is very nice. The suede on the inside of this bag, it just is so nice. The Lady Dior has the suede as well, but it just feels very good just going in, you know, going in and out of the bag feels very nice. So inside and out, I would definitely say that there was a lot of thought put into just the overall aesthetic and craftsmanship of the bag. So one of the other big pieces of bags that I'm always interested in is how functional is this bag? How practical is this bag? Now, depending on who you are, the reason why you're purchasing the bag, what kind of bag you're purchasing, you may or may not be interested or even care about how practical or functional a bag is. Because to be honest, sometimes when we want something, we don't really care how functional it is or how practical it is. We just want it. I would definitely say that I was not necessarily thinking about the practicality of this bag. It is very practical, but I was not thinking about, you know, practicality or whatnot, just because I don't know why I really wasn't thinking about it. I don't think that it was necessarily a design that I was worried about it off the bat. What I absolutely love about this bag is I don't have any shoulder bags. This is my first shoulder bag. And when I tell you that this bag will sit on your shoulder, I have tried on bags where, and even some of the like crossbody bags that I have, when I rarely wear them, like just put them on my shoulder really quickly, it will just slide off. It will just fall off. And y'all know what I'm talking about. This bag does not do that. Now, I will say, I'm referring to if I'm just wearing it this way, the bag is not going to fall or do anything. I have not used it with this strap yet. I have not put this on yet. But I did try this on in the store, and I, you know, love the way that it looked and things like that, but I haven't tried it just to like put it over my shoulder. I've worn it as a crossbody, but I have not worn it just as, you know, just on my shoulder. But if we're speaking just in terms of this bag and wearing it as a shoulder bag, first of all, I don't know why this is my first shoulder bag, because this look alone is so, it's just so feminine. It's so girly. It's so dainty. It's very sexy. Actually, I do have one bag, except for it's a crossbody. It's a crossbody that you can wear different ways, but I never really wear it as a shoulder bag. So this is really, to me, this is my first shoulder bag, and I really like it. I like, you know, I love anything that I don't have to necessarily hold. That's why I love a crossbody bag. So to just be able to throw this over my shoulder and it to just be there, and it's not like super bulky. Listen, this bag, y'all know I'm very careful. If y'all have seen other videos where I've talked about other bags that I purchased, I'm very careful about the bags that I purchase, and I purchase things for a reason. So I'm very excited about this bag. So that's probably coming through in everything that I'm saying. But back to functionality and practicality. So on the practicality side, I would definitely say that this is a very practical bag, not only because of the different ways that you can wear it and things like that, but also I would say that you can fit a decent amount of items into this bag. Now, also too, you have to think about it, right? Typically when you're wearing a bag like this, or I don't necessarily know how you would wear this bag, but for me, I'm probably going out, right? Going out for the night, or maybe going out for, you know, during the day or something like that, to maybe a brunch, or I'm going to do something. So I don't necessarily need a bunch of stuff, right? I just kind of need like the usual suspects, just a few items, and then I'm good to go. So I'm not necessarily trying to cram a lot of items into this, you know, into this small bag. So that might help a little bit. But I would definitely say that it's not like you can't fit a lot into this bag either. So, you know, kind of do with that what you will. So I really appreciate the fact that, like I said, you can fit a lot into this bag, but also I'm not necessarily, you know, going in, I'm not using this as a tote, right? Like it's a smaller bag. We know that there's a limited amount of items that can fit in it, but for what does fit in it, I would say that there's a good amount of items that I can get in it. That makes sense. Also inside of the bag, there is an additional small pocket, which is always nice if you would like to hide something very small that you don't want to necessarily fall out. So that's also a really nice touch as well, to just have that little pocket on the inner lining. And then on the back, there's also a little pocket as well that I've used just to really quickly maybe put my phone, or someone handed me like some cards, I just stuck them right in there. So that's also really nice to not have to necessarily always have to go inside of the bag. So really nice touch there as well. So let's get into the fact that this is, again, a crossbody bag and a shoulder bag. So I, for one, absolutely love that, because I think that for me, I'm someone who definitely would like the option to wear this both ways. But what I love is that the design is not sacrificed, whether I wear it as a shoulder bag or as a crossbody bag. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't look better one way and doesn't necessarily look better the other way. So I really, really like that. I think that if you're going out or something like that and you want to carry this this strap with you, I think that that's definitely something that you can do and just kind of put it on if you feel that you need it, or take it off. I really, really like that. I think that that is definitely something that more brands should start to do, and a lot of brands do that, but I think that it's really nice to have the option. So again, if you were interested in this bag and you kind of only have seen it as a shoulder bag, know that you can have the option to wear it as a crossbody bag as well, which is always a plus. So for me, that just kind of switches up how I even think about wearing the bag, because I may not have necessarily thought to wear it in more casual spaces, but now that I know that I can wear it as a crossbody, I know that I can do that. So it really just kind of opens up the areas of opportunity for me for wearing this bag and really getting your money's worth. So I really, really like that, because I'm always about getting my money's worth no matter what it is. So since we're on the topic of money, let's go ahead and get into the question that I feel like I always get around designer handbags, shoes, anything really, to be honest, which is the question of, was it worth it? And to be honest, I feel like I've kind of landed on one answer whenever that question is asked. And it's not asked a lot. I think that if you're into this kind of stuff, then you don't necessarily mind spending the money because you know how much it costs, and it's just like the price is what the price is. But there are people that genuinely want to know, like, was it worth it? You know, was the price of this bag worth it? Do you think that it's something that, you know, you would do again? And, you know, so on and so forth. And I feel like the answer to questions like that is like not just a simple, yes, it was worth it because it's so beautiful. I feel like the response that I give is like, yes, it was worth it because I wanted it. It's like, you went out to eat today, or you went and you purchased, I don't know, something for your home today, and you purchased it because you wanted it. And I don't know that you can necessarily put a price tag or measure worth based on the fact that, you know, you wanted something. Like, you wanted it, so you purchased it. I'm not really sure how well the saddle bags increase in value. I know the Lady Dior bag really doesn't hold its value too much, meaning if you put it on the resale market, you're probably gonna get about what you paid for it, or maybe just a little less, maybe like 10% less. Versus now, if we're talking like a classic Chanel bag, like a classic flap, those definitely increase over time. And we've, especially over the last 3 years, have seen those jump thousands of dollars in price. So I think there are pieces that we can purchase or not even pieces, but there are things that we can do, investment, property, the stock market, bags, you know, designer handbags like the Chanel classic flap that has been, you know, proven to increase in value over time. There are certain things that we can say like, okay, I'm gonna buy this because it is an investment, and I'm also gonna get some enjoyment out of it as well, but I'm purchasing it because it is an investment. That's one thing. But you can also purchase things just because you want them. So when the question is asked, you know, was it worth it? It's worth it if you want it. It's worth it if you work hard and you want to spend your money on something that you want. Me just simply saying, yes, it was worth it because it's so beautiful and look at the craftsmanship. I mean, I can say that, but okay. You know what I mean? Like, yes, if this is something that you're interested in, just like anything else, go ahead and purchase it. You know what I mean? Was that vacation worth it? Was that, you know, I don't know, that pair of shoes worth it? It's worth it if you want it. It's worth it if you work hard and you go ahead and you do something and reward yourself for it. So yes, the things that I might purchase or the things that I might do or indulge in are worth it to me because I work hard and I wanted them and I want to reward myself with nice things. And this is just what I so happen to want at the time. So was it worth it? Yes, because of all of those things. So that's gonna go ahead and conclude our Dior Saddle Bag review for today. I hope that you have gotten some really good information about this bag. Maybe you're looking to purchase it. Maybe you've never even seen it or heard of it before. Maybe you've never seen this color, which is just so, again, so beautiful to me. It was really what caught my eye, the combination of the gold and the green. And maybe you're gonna go purchase one yourself. I absolutely love it. I can tell you that. I've had it for about 2 weeks and it's just one of my favorite things, especially in these spring, summer months, so that I can have a pop of color in my wardrobe, which I always love. So like I said, that's gonna go ahead and wrap up the video for today. Let me know what you guys think. Are you guys gonna go out and purchase one? Do you already have a saddle bag? Do you have maybe one of the other sizes? I'd love to chat with you guys in the comments about what luxury items you're purchasing, luxury or not. I mean, a bag is a bag at the end of the day. So what kinds of things are you guys purchasing or on your wish list? And what kinds of things are you looking to treat yourself with? So again, go ahead and leave me comments. And like I said, I will see you guys in the next video.